Fathers, mothers, what's good? This is your boy Codell, and welcome back to another episode of the Father's Gospel Podcast. I got a good one today, as always. So, I've got some words of wisdom, some encouragement, and some advice for all the moms out there who are actually getting screwed by the family courts. And the advice that I'm going to be giving you today is going to help you gain some allies and help you build a network. But you're going to have to be open minded. All right. I need y'all to be open minded because when I first start presenting this information, you might naturally want to take offense to it. But if you take time to listen, you're going to realize that I'm trying to really help you because if you're getting screwed by the family courts, I don't want to see you get screwed. So I don't want to see any father or any mother being treated unfairly in the family courts. So, yeah. So I hope y'all are ready for it. I'm excited to share my thoughts about this and give you some friendly advice, in my opinion. Okay. So before we get into it, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and get ready to leave a comment. Don't leave a comment yet. Let me share this information. Okay. So here's what's up. All right. So first, let me share some stats with you. All right. I've shared this stat countless episodes. All right. So 90% of all custody cases, right? The mother is awarded sole full custody. And I'm talking about the USA. Okay. 90%. Again, let me repeat that 90% of custody cases, the mother is awarded sole full custody of the child here in the United States. All right. So only 10% of custody cases, dads are given sole full custody. So most dads that are in these situations, in 90% of these cases, they're not even getting to see their child 50% of the time. All right. So because it's so lopsided, right, as far as who this is affecting more, men or women, it's obviously affecting men more. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but it's just the facts. Again, 90% of all custody cases in America, the mother is awarded sole full custody. So, where I'm going with this is for all you moms, you 10% of moms out there who are getting screwed by the family courts. If you want to build up a network of like-minded individuals who are also getting screwed by the family courts and you want to see justice brought to the family courts, you want to see the system change to where it's actually fair and it's treating our children well and it's treating moms and dads well, then what you have to do is you have to accept the fact that this is overwhelmingly a men's issue. And it's not bad that it's a men's issue. It's a men's issue because, again, this overwhelmingly affects men. 90% of all custody cases, the mother is awarded sole full custody. Okay. So the reason I'm telling you this is because for that small percentage of moms that are getting screwed in the family courts, and it's not okay, I tend to, and many men, many fathers will back me up on this. Too many of you, when you get online, you try to convince fathers that this issue is affecting both moms and dads equally. And you will argue over it. And when you do that, you're not helping yourself because here's the thing, a lot of us dads, we are totally on board. The majority of us dads, we want to see both parents be treated equally fair, right? Okay. And we want to see the kids be treated fairly. We want the kids to have equal access to the parents, right? So we want to support you 10% of moms that are getting screwed by the family courts, that are being treated unfairly, that are being unjustifiably kept away from your children. We want to work with you, okay? But you have to respect the fact, and you have to embrace the fact that this is overall a father's issue, a men's issue. And if you accept this fact and embrace this fact, you will start gaining our support on a large scale. And that will do, you know what that'll do? It's going to have a positive impact on the whole entire situation. It's going to positively impact you and the other mothers like yourself that are going through this. It's going to positively impact fathers like myself and many others who are going through this. It's going to overall have a very positive impact on society as a whole, because if you're willing to work together with us and acknowledge these things and realize that it is important and okay and absolutely necessary for society as a whole to give men the same support that women are given, as far as, just like societal issues, what we go through, we need that same care and attention, honestly, that is given to women. Because let me give you this example. Do you know, and look this up, 90% of charities, 90% of charities around the country are geared towards women and children. And it's good that we have charities for women and children, but that's 90%. Again, men are being left out. Our issues are not being addressed. And you have to realize that, men, we have gotten to a point where we will no longer accept our issues not being addressed. More and more of us are waking up to these facts every single day, from young teenage boys to middle age and even older men. There is an awakening going on amongst dads and men and boys right now. And we're really doing some self-assessing, because I mean, just like all the girls out there for multiple decades now, more and more boys were raised without their fathers. Around like over 40% of households now, the child is raised without a father in the home. And it's not because these are not deadbeat dads. It's because most of us that aren't seeing our kids, it's because the courts are stopping us, are not allowing us to see our children. And we need women to acknowledge these facts. And when you are willing to stand up for us, as the same way we have been standing up for women's issues for decades, then you will get our support, because we want to support you, because overall we want to make society better. We want to secure a good future, a prosperous future for our children. So, yeah, that's just some food for thought. Let me know what you think, ladies, mothers, because this truly is a message of love, and I'm extending an olive branch, because I really want to start working with the good women out there that also want to see the change, that want to see the scales balanced. Like me and all the other fathers I talk to, we don't want to see the pendulum swing the other way to where 90% of custody cases are going in favor of the dad. We don't want to see that. We want the money and the bias removed from the courts. That's what we want. But it really comes down to that bias. That bias is created by the money that comes through breaking up the families. But anyways, that's what I got for you ladies today. Please reach out to me. Please leave a comment in the comment section. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And gentlemen, fathers, Yeah, definitely leave a comment. I would love to see the men and women conversating in the comment section, having healthy discussions, and even debates, healthy debates, all that good stuff. And let's figure out a way to start working together, because fixing our families will fix our nation. So love y'all. God loves you. I'm Codell. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Father's Gospel Podcast. All right, until next time, I'm out. Peace. Here comes Max. Whoa, yeah. Was that fun? God, I'm an out to my very last breath. Bless my son, my love never ends. Max, Papa loves you, I'm trouble.